Welcome to Sat Sangha Salon, where the mind watches itself, forgets what it was watching, and somehow calls that progress.
Today, we're working through a genuine meditation puzzle from Purushottama, the paradox of watching the mind while simultaneously letting its content disappear. Let's start with that tension between watching and forgetting.
The question here is whether two instructions that seem to cancel each other out can actually be practiced together. Watch the mind and forget its content. Those feel like opposites. So what resolves the contradiction?
The post sets up exactly that friction, and here is the core of the answer. If I watch with the qualities that are prescribed by Osho, that is watching without grasping and without rejecting, watching without analyzing, and watching without judging, and at the same time remember that I am the watcher and not the content, then slowly, the content begins to evaporate, and I am left with only a watchingness without content.
So the resolution is not a technique so much as a quality of attention. The content does not get suppressed or ignored. It dissolves on its own when the watching is clean enough.
Right, and the post names what makes that watching clean. No grasping, no rejecting, no analyzing, no judging. What it calls the double-pointed arrow, that simultaneous awareness of being the watcher, not the watched, is treated as the hinge the whole practice turns on.
There is something almost counterintuitive there. Most people assume watching means engaging, tracking, following the thread. This is the opposite. The less you grip the content, the more clearly you see.
The post is honest that it is not a stable achievement. The phrase is, at least until of course I fall out of watching with these qualities, which is a candid acknowledgement that the state is recoverable but not permanent.
That honesty is doing real work. It keeps this from reading as a solved problem and frames it instead as a koan that stays live in practice.
The post itself grew out of a meditation program session titled, "Like the Empty Sky, It Has No Boundaries," and it points toward related explorations, including the awakening of the double-pointed arrow, and meditation involves all three, for anyone who wants to follow the thread further.
The sky metaphor earns its keep here. Boundless, but not empty of weather.
The watching without gripping idea is one that tends to stay with you after the episode ends.
Which is either proof it works or proof we forgot to analyze it properly. Either way, more from Sat Sangha Salon next time.